Okay, the third step in having the perfect appointment is something we call pre-appointment preparation. And remember, managers need to be deeply involved in all four of these appointment processes. Otherwise, you will not have a perfect appointment. You will not close them at 80%. So part of the pre-appointment preparation is making sure that the vehicle is cleaned, it's gassed, and it's parked in a designated area. And you want to make sure that this happens 30 to 45 minutes prior to the appointment time. The reason for that is the prospect can arrive at any time. They generally don't arrive more than 30 minutes early, but it's good to have the vehicle ready. The worst thing that can happen, and don't laugh, but car dealers do this all the time, is for the prospect to pull up and you're pushing the jumper cable box and the battery box over to go jump the car. And, hey, Mrs. Jones, hi, we're going to go just jump your Camry. See, we understand that the reason the Camry doesn't start, it's been sitting in the same spot for 4 months and no one's test driven it, right? But Mrs. Jones thinks now suddenly the Camry is an unreliable car. And so you want to make sure that you never do this in front of the prospect. You want to make sure that vehicle's clean, ready to go. See, we want to treat every appointment like a delivery, and we would never deliver a car that's dirty or not gassed or can't run, right? And so we want to make sure that that's ready. I also recommend that you have a special VIP parking, and hopefully you can put up some signs that say VIP parking reserved for, and then there's an empty space that you can write with dry erase markers, Barbara Jones. When you confirm that appointment with her and you tell her, hey, when you get to our dealership, you're going to pull a little bit to the right, there's going to be a VIP parking area, there's going to be a sign with your name on it, please park in that spot. There's a lot of reasons that you want to give her for this, a lot of whiffums for her, right? What's in it for me? Well, Mrs. Jones, one is no one's going to attack you when you get to our lot, right? Because they're going to know that you're here for a special VIP appointment. The second reason you want to park there is so that we know where your car is when we go to appraise it, and we can appraise it right away. And you want to make sure that she understands all of these things and she knows that. The other reason you want her to park there in your special VIP area is that you'll know she's here. So when we get to that next step, the in-store VIP treatment, it's a whole lot easier to do when some woman pulls up to a spot that says Barbara Jones, right? Guess what? I bet that's Barbara Jones. You also want to have the deal jacket ready. Now, why would I have the deal jacket ready, Steve? Because you're going to close these appointments at 80%. 4 out of 5 appointments at show are going to buy from you. Let's go ahead and get the deal jacket ready. But let's do something different on this deal jacket, even if it's a phony deal jacket. Let's get Barbara Jones written on there, get her name on there, and let's put VIP in Sharpie, circle it, big letters. We also want the keys to be with the jacket. The reason that we want the keys with the deal jacket and we want the deal jacket started, and by the way, we want that whole thing at the sales desk, is because in our VIP treatment, we're going to do a management TO early in the process, before the test drive. And we're going to do that because it breaks down a ton of barriers. Now, managers and the sales reps should memorize as many details as possible about the appointment. And the reason for that is we cannot do the VIP treatment in store if we're fumbling around, or if we go back to the road to the sale on Barbara Jones. We do a traditional meet and greet, we do the traditional road to the sale questions. All of that stuff will throw us off and move us closer to a 20% closing percentage instead of the 80% closing percentage we'll get from the perfect appointment.